How to switch property managers. Simpler than you think. If you've got a property manager right now and you're thinking about making a change, here's the good news. Switching is usually simpler than owners expect, as long as you handle things in the right order. First, your management agreement and your tenant's lease are two completely separate contracts. Terminating your PM doesn't touch your tenant's lease at all. The rent, the terms, the end date, none of that changes. You can switch mid-lease without any amendment or new signature from your tenant. Second, check your termination clause. 30 days written notice with no penalty is what we typically recommend and see in East Bay management agreements. If your contract has a 60 or 90-day window or a penalty fee for leaving early, that changes your timeline. It doesn't trap you. It just means you plan ahead. Third, and this is the step most owners don't think about, your tenant has to be notified in writing within 15 days of the new manager taking over. California Civil Code Section 1962 requires it. The new manager's name, address, phone number, and where to pay rent. Every tenant we take on gets that notice before we collect a single rent payment. Now, the security deposit. Most owners we work with hold deposits themselves. That's actually the norm here. If your manager held it, they're required to account for it and hand it over. If you hold it yourself, there's nothing to transfer, but the amount needs to be confirmed. We include it in our transition paperwork as an AEBP practice, even though it's not required by Section 1962. And the deposit isn't the only thing to collect. Get current contact information, the complete signed lease for every unit, a current ledger, and any keys or access devices. We check all of it before we consider an onboarding finished. Proper documentation from day one is essential for protection later on. If you're in Oakland, Berkeley, or Richmond, remember to update your rent registration with the new manager's contact information as well. Done right, none of this disrupts your tenant, and it doesn't put your lease at risk. It's about following the process. All East Bay properties. Check the link below for the full walkthrough, including our checklist for taking on a property from another manager.